Good morning. Hello. Hey guys, today I'm going to try out a mask. Okay, so I am testing out products for y'all because I love to do that, and I'm addicted to Amazon, and I found a company called Natural Rapids. This is it. Hopefully that'll be in focus. I checked my email a couple weeks ago, and I had an email from this company that they're off of Amazon, and they offered to send me their all-natural, all-organic, paraben-free, not tested on animals, their clay mask. And so I looked it up. It is $15.99. I liked the description. My skin is super sensitive to things, so I immediately looked up the ingredients before I agreed to try this out. So basically, it's 3 ingredients. It said it was organic clay, organic bentonite clay, organic charcoal, and then it has thyme leaf extract, which is an essential oil. So all of those things are natural, and I'm reading the box, but this is the information that was on their Amazon page. And so I agreed to try it out because I thought, well, those things, I would purchase that anyway. So if you're willing to send me something for me to try out for my channel, then great. And so I'm giving you guys my honest review. I've not tried this at all. I've opened it up and taken the little seal. I don't even know where that is, but I took the seal off, and it's just a jar full of charcoal and clay, and it doesn't have any smell. I was worried about that. I thought, is it gonna smell like mud? $15.99, that's not bad. This is gonna last you forever, because the instructions say that you use a teaspoon of this mixed with a teaspoon of water. So this is 4 ounces. So that's, this is a big jar. Can y'all see like what the size of that is? Okay, it's bigger than my head. No, just kidding. That's just perspective. This is the size of the jar. And so let's get started. Let's try that out. See that right there? That is a jar full of clay. And I'm going to put it on my face. Can y'all see? Okay, so we're doing a scoop of the mask. And I've already put a scoop of water in here. And that's it. Just turns to a gray mixture, and I'm going to stir this up. I might need a little more water. Okay, because it's a little thick. I don't know how I'm going to smear that on my face. Yeah, it needs more water than that. Could be my measurements are off. It's just really thick. So let me go grab some more water, and I will be right back. So I've added water and added water and added water. I don't think you're trying to get it to okay, now I've got it all over my finger. I don't think that you're trying to get it to a cream mixture. You're just trying to get it wet enough that you can smear it on your face. At least that's what I'm thinking, because my water is just liquid, and then there's the clumps of clay. So really, I think you're just trying to wet it enough that you can smear it on your face. So that's what we're going to do. I have a chunk of it. If this falls on the floor. Alright. Not sure how thick this is supposed to be. It's smearing pretty easily. Smearing. It's going on pretty easy. Get it up here where my wrinkles are. Actually, I don't know how thick this is supposed to go on, but I've used one little clump, and it is enough to cover my whole face. I'm not going to put it on my eyes. I don't know if the whole thing is supposed to be super thick or if it's supposed to be a sheer coating. It's drying pretty quick. Oh, there's a chunk of it at my hairline. That's probably going to be fun to get off. Okay. Alright. I still have the entire jar, the entire bowl. That's enough for 4 people. That 1 teaspoonful of mask that I did is enough for 4 people. So I don't know if I need to put it on way thicker. Let me try and put some more on. I feel like, though, when I'm smearing it, I'm kind of taking it off in spots. Alright. Okay, here's one more clump, and I'm still probably now down to like a third of it left. Okay. That's going on a little thicker. I think maybe that's good. I have enough for a whole nother person with as much as I put on here. I think this is plenty because like I said, it's starting to move it around my face. I don't want to take it off. I want to make sure I get the benefits. So I really think half a teaspoon would have been plenty. Half a teaspoon and maybe a whole teaspoon of water. I probably have a little bit more water in mine than you're supposed to, but I need to go wash my hands. The instructions say you leave this on 10 to 15 minutes for normal skin or 5 to 10 minutes for sensitive skin. So I'm going to split the difference and I'm going to go for 10 minutes and then we will wash this off. Let me make sure I got the end of my nose. Let me wash my hands before I do anything else. We're going to send my husband a selfie of that. It's starting to dry here. I guess it'll turn gray when it starts to dry. It'll turn back to the original color. But I just wanted to thank Natural Rapids for sending me this to try out because I'm a sucker for everything Amazon, and so this would be something that I would have purchased anyway. So it is less than $16. I'm thinking this will last me a year. This whole little jar I think will last forever. And so we're going to let this dry out and then I will rinse it off and let you know what I think. I think what I'm going to do is I also have this little spin brush system, this little thing. Have y'all seen those? I think this will be the perfect thing to rinse this off with. This was sent to me. This is called the Radiance Spin Care System. It is by Duvolle, and I'll put the links to everything down below. Oh! I will put the links to everything down below if I don't break it first. This one I thought was pretty neat. It had 4 different attachments, 4 different brush heads. One for even like doing pedicures, I would assume, because this is a pumice stone, and then a big one for body, and then one for exfoliation and just regular skin cleaning. So we're not doing any of the exfoliating or any of that craziness today. But I like this because it was another one of those things where the company asked me, would I be willing to try this out? And I always am willing to try things out for y'all and let you know what I think about it. I liked this one. I have not used it at all. It's brand new and clean. I liked this one because it says it's waterproof. And so you can put it in the shower and do your facials because I'm afraid this is going to get everywhere. So I think this is going to be a really good thing. I'm not sure if I have just the regular brush or the exfoliating brush. I thought both of those would work with this clay. The hardest thing was to get the end off. Oh, there goes the batteries. Okay, well, so there went the batteries. So let's reload the batteries in that. It takes 4 AA batteries, and then you snap the end on. All right, well, it seals all the way up. It's got a gasket around the bottom, so it seals. And then it just spins, and it's not anything super crazy fast. And so I'm going to use this to take the clay off. Or that's my plan anyway. Just because when I wash my hands, that clay is pretty sticky. I mean, you know, clay. It tends to stick to your hands. It doesn't just wash off like soap. So I really think you need a scrub brush to probably make this the best it can be. It's starting to dry now. Oh. I will not be able to make any facial expressions after the next 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to go and try to hold really still, and I will check back in when this is dry and show you what it looks like dried, and then we'll rinse it off with my Radiance brush thingy. Okay, so this is pretty dry. I've got the clumps are still a little bit wet, but at this point I have left it on for 16 minutes, which was longer than I had planned. I was just letting it really get dry, and so I think it is pretty dry. I keep looking down here in the mirror. That's what I'm doing. I look like look like some kind of animal doing this. Okay, oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go wash this off, and I'm gonna use my little spin brush, and I will be right back and show y'all the end result. Okay. Oh, my face feels so good. My face feels smooth. What I did is, just like I was planning on doing, when I rinsed it off, I still had clumps of clay everywhere. So I used the little spinny brush, and I had the exfoliator brush on. I just went over my face with the little Radiance brush, and it just exfoliated and smoothed out all the little clumps that I was having trouble getting off. So when you do a clay mask, I mean, you can use a rag and just keep working it in, but this was just like magic. It just kind of erased all the little clumps of clay that were still hanging on. I might have some in my hair there. But but my skin feels great. My skin feels so good. I was a little worried because it said that sometimes that you could have redness afterwards, and that was completely normal. And my skin is so sensitive. The fact that I don't have that is great. So my skin feels super soft and exfoliated. I did have some little dry patches before I started that are gone. And so I think this was a productive day. I think this was a great afternoon, all right? I'll have the information down below so that if y'all are interested in finding these things, you can just easily click on it and get to them. And this will last me for 400 years. I'm loving that this is not tested on animals, that it's cruelty-free. And I followed them on Instagram this week. I posted kind of a selfie of me with the mask on, and their description was about how that they only use these products for their family. And so I feel like this is a small family-owned business, which makes me really happy to support them. So I think that's great. And y'all go check them out because I'm really happy with this. So this makes me feel good. This makes me feel like I'm doing something positive. I'm doing something organic and natural. I'm doing something organic and natural, and so this makes me happy. So y'all have a great afternoon, and go check these things out because they sent them to me to try out, and I've liked both of them, so hopefully you will too. So if you like my channel, if you like me, if you like my channel, if you will like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then that's all I ask. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.